I'm Cindy Wiggins.
And I'm Stacy Kimbrell.
And we're here today to share our thoughts on Young Living. So one of the reasons why I joined Young Living many years ago was because the amazing oils that are so important to my family now. I didn't always know that, but I know how it is now. So for 13 years, this is all I've been doing. I have not been to a doctor, haven't needed to go to a doctor, and of course if I needed to go, I would go. But my lifestyle, the water that I drink, the food that I eat, the oils that I use, and all the supplements that I use have helped me to have a very healthy life and lifestyle, as well as all of my family. Stacy, and how about you?
You exercise all the time too.
I do.
She's got a ton of grandkids and they're always walking to the
Beach.
lake.
Yep.
Okay. So obviously all of that is very important. I love Young Living as well. It's been almost 14 years in July. So July 23rd of 2007 is when I was introduced to Young Living. I didn't believe in any of it. I didn't believe in a chemical-free lifestyle. I thought it was all rubbish. And obviously found out it was actually true and had no idea that so many of the products that we're using on an everyday basis, whether it's the bubble bath, the little kids stuff, to the dish soap, to the cleaners, to the air fresheners, to even linen and clothes and different things. Not linen, linen's good for you, but the choice of fabrics are so chemicalized, dryer sheets, and what that does to not only our clothes, to our person when we're breathing them in, but to the environment. And so being able to learn about that through Young Living and being able to change all that, it is a complete lifestyle change. It's totally amazing.
It is. It's totally amazing. It's helped all of us in our health journey. And that's just it. When you use Young Living products, it's not that you can just put an oil on you and you're all better. It's a journey. It's not just one thing. That's why Young Living every year introduces new oils. We get such a wonderful pleasure in the things that are introduced. Today we want to introduce to you 16 new oils. Okay, so before we start talking about the brand new products that we've introduced this year, we're going to talk a little bit about our farms and why we actually love Young Living. So Stacy, what are your thoughts?
I'm always amazed by Young Living. It's over 27 years of stability, integrity, which is really important to me, the purpose and the passion behind Young Living. The founder, who is now passed, but Gary D. Young, and also Mary Young and her children Jacob and Joseph. They all are on the same page with what's important at the heart and the root of Young Living, which really makes a huge difference to me, and I know so many other people, and especially Cindy as well. So that's really important to let you know that Young Living now is a $2.5 billion company. So Young Living's not going anywhere. It's not just a fly-by-the-night kind of place. 27 years, once again, of stability. So that's really important from a one-owner company. That is really speaks a lot. Go ahead.
Oh.
All
right.
You have something you want to say?
Okay, I will. So I wanted to go to the point where we talk about our farms a little bit. How about that? How about talk about the farms in different countries that we're into?
Oh goodness, there's 25 different farms that are corporate and partnered. Young Living has very strict rigid restrictions on our partner farms and how we do an oil. Each oil is tested 15 to 20 different times in triplicate to ensure, from the seed to the seal, to ensure of its purity and the quality. Our seed to seal commitment goes with all of our products, and all of our products, are over 700 products, are infused with the essential oils. Whether it's skincare or our Ninja Red, our liquid highest antioxidant vitamin, all of our skincare products, the animal, the kids, infants products, everything. So it's really important that everything is pure all the way through.
Right. And we have a lot of singles, don't we, Stacy? About how many singles do you think we have?
It's over 86, and including our new convention products, we have 99 blends and 47 vitality oils, which is the labeling that we take these for internal. If you're in other countries, it's the plus label. And so, I mean, we drink oils all the time, and you can use them many different ways internally in a capsule. So we just use them for whatever we want to use them for.
And how do you know that our Vitality line is safe?
It's safe because it has the labeling as approved for as a dietary supplement. And it's really important to know that you can't get that labeling unless approved through the FDA. So we do have it approved through the FDA as a dietary supplement. Therefore, we can take it internally as well. So whether your drinks, your food in a capsule, just to help maintain general wellness in your body for whatever you're looking for.
That's awesome. So if I actually wanted to drink a little bit of lemon in my water, you would suggest that I use Vitality. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Even
awesome.
though it's the same oil in each bottle, per the FDA, we need to make a separate label to know what's topical and aromatic, and then what's internal. And of course, if it's internal, you can still breathe it in. But there's a difference there.
So Stacy, tell me, how many people do you think within our whole company do this just for the products alone? Don't sell it, and don't even do the business part, but actually just work on using the products on a daily basis. Do you know what that would be?
It's 89% are sustainable users. I mean, I have people that have signed up with me and wanted the product just like I did in the beginning. I didn't get into Young Living to do it as a business, and actually for the first 3 years, I was not even interested and adamantly against it. I was just getting the products for ourselves and our family because all the benefits that had happened to us very quickly. So that's 89%. It's only like 11% that do pursue Young Living as a business. And I know I have, our family's been supported through Young Living for the last, was it like 11 years, I think, 11 years?
Yeah, and I have for 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty amazing. The whole business aspect of it is something that I am highly passionate about because we can help so many people. We can help so many people around the world. We can support different countries, and we have a whole area in which we just support like child abuse. We support
Sex trafficking.
sex trafficking. We have a whole area just devoted to that, and I feel very strong about that. That's the other thing that I'm very passionate about Young Living, is because we're not just a company that sells stuff. We're a company that actually cares about your health. We care about our health, we care about our family's health, but we also care about your finances. We want to help people all around the world. And without Young Living, I support many kids that are being educated in Ecuador in areas in which they would not have been able to be educated. But through the financial support that Young Living has given me, has provided for me, I've been able to help others all around the world. And that, to me, is one of my main reasons to do Young Living. I would do it anyway because I love the products as far as taking them for myself, the nourishment that I get with them. It's been my lifestyle for years. It's not just, like I said earlier, take the oil and you're all done. It's a lifestyle. So I'm very passionate about every avenue that Young Living has provided for me and for my family.
And actually, you just said about the countries. Young Living ships to 150 countries currently. So we're all around the world, and it's amazing how anyone can get this help and support as well. And I wanted to clarify or make sure people understand one thing. Even though I've been with Young Living in July, it will be 14 years, our family's been supported solely through Young Living for 11 of the years. So the first 3 years, I didn't do Young Living as a business. And since then, we have. And so that's with kids in private school or college or cars, whatever life happens, right? And so, like, when you're talking about not having external jobs, and this is our job, and this is our business, and this is our passion that we're doing here. So it's really exciting to combine your passion with your work.
And get paid for it. It's amazing.
Yes.
It's totally amazing. So I think at this point we should go ahead and start to talk about the products a little bit. So like we said earlier, we introduced 16 new products this year, which we are very excited about. I have already picked a couple of my favorites, this being one of them, but I'm not getting to talk about that right now. However, we are going to talk about one of our brand new products that speaks about Young Living all the way. It's called Rise Above.
Which is the theme this year for Young Living's convention. And I really appreciate that because this last year has been crazy for most people. The Young family in general has suffered a lot with losing Gary Young, and not just the Youngs, but all of us, because he really was a mastermind of learning plant life, distilling. His nose was impeccable. You could give him whatever and he just would tell you what's in it. It's just amazing. So his foresight of what people need. He's the one who really put essential oils on the map, and not just essential oils because anyone can make one, right? It's premium grade essential oils that you can literally take internal. I mean, you can use them vaginal, you can use them rectal, you can use them all these different ways, And there's only one kind that you can use that with. So it's really important. And this is it, rise above all of these issues in life and come up, not sinking underneath the water, floating. This is how I visualize it.
Yeah. To me, Rise Above I just smelled it today for the first time. So when you smell it, the dominant oil in it, do you know all the oils that are in it? Because I don't yet. Do you know them?
Well, I do because they're right here. Do you want me to tell you now?
Yeah, go ahead, because I want
Okay.
to speak about two of them that are in it.
Okay, it has Valor in it, frankincense, bergamot, Gerardo Azul, Idaho Grand Fir, cedarwood, cardamom, lavender, and rose premium essential oils.
Yeah. When you
Amazing.
first, it is amazing. When you first smell it and use it, which I did earlier, the dominant aroma in it is going to be the Dorado Azul. You know, and those of us who know Dorado go, whoa, that's pretty powerful. And it is. It's an extremely powerful oil. But after it settles in, it's soft and it's gentle. And the bergamot, so the citrus comes through, and it's amazing. I think that this is going to become one of my very favorite oils, and I'm so excited that it got introduced to us today. But there are, I think, about 6 different blends in it. Frankincense being one of them, Dorado Azul, bergamot, and we're going to have to cheat here and look.
Is it a test? Okay.
It is a test. You know,
Valor.
Valor. Oh, why didn't I think of that first?
Yeah, Valor. Grand Fir, cedarwood, cardamom. I really smell cardamom, which is sort of like a ginger. I don't even know how to explain it, but I had never smelled it until like a year and a half ago, and I'm like, what? Like, it sort of changed my world because I really love the smell of it.
Yeah.
Lavender and rose.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, Cindy was just very nice when you talk about Dorado Azul. I think it sort of smells like butt. So the reason for saying that is that if you don't like the smell of something, it's still okay, and it's okay to still use it. You may not want to wear it as perfume all up in here, right? You can rub it on your butt, the bottom of your feet, but whenever you're done, you always breathe it in and take time because it goes into the olfactory system, which is part of the limbic part of your brain, which is emotional center, and it goes into your central nervous system. So just breathing it in doesn't just go to your lungs and your sinus, it goes other places in your body. And a lot of times people always say, well, I don't have a scent of smell, or especially if maybe they're just recently had an illness, or just I have like my aunt, she hasn't had a scent of smell for years. She's like, so I don't use the oils. I'm like, well, it doesn't matter if you can smell it or not. It's still going in and doing what it needs to do in your body.
Right. And you know, in reading on this today, I learned that this is going to be something that I probably will use a lot, and many of you may want to as well. So it's designed so that you can, you know, we all have a little bit of a past that we'd like maybe to forget about or let go of, release it. This is what this oil has ability to do. So if you're hanging on to something and you need to let it go ahead and use this oil, Rise Above, and it's allowing you to rise above the circumstances in which you have been in at some point. And I tell you, do it in prayer, put it on, breathe in nice and deep, and make sure you do your oils in prayer. I believe with all my heart that all of our oils will go further for you, as I have for myself, when it's in prayer. So rise above your previous circumstances, rise above whatever it is that's holding you back, rise above and come join us. What do you think?
I think we should rise above.
All right, that's it.
Thank you so much.